All right, so that assignment was really, really difficult. All right. Now, you only had three questions to answer. I just want to go over them. Now, the first question had to do with sustainability. And it talked about how the Native Americans, they only used what they had to. And if they had to cut down trees or they had to disturb nature, they replaced it. Okay. So the question that asked about, all right, what does it mean to be sustainable since the Native Americans are, is to be able to survive and to thrive all on your own, which means that these Native Americans were able to live off the land and they were able to be very successful at doing so without the help of other people. They did not really need to trade to survive, they didn't need to talk to other people. They were able, as a community, to do everything that they needed in order to survive. That is sustainability. Which then brings us to the second question that talks about um, the early European American settlements and whether or not they were sustainable. To the definition of sustainability, early European American settlements were not sustainable because in that little sentence, there's two sentences that said that they depended on others. If you're 100% sustainable, you are not depending on other people. Okay, bring us back to the wide trade union of interdependence. All right, if you are depending on other people, you are not making everything on your own, and you are open up to the possibility that they may not be able to fill their end of the deal. All right, so you are not 100% sustainable if you depend on other people. And since the early European American settlements were depending on other people, other civilizations, they were not 100% sustainable. And then it asks you, why did people start to move to cities? And this is like a wicked cycle. So around the turn of the 1800s, there started to be there was less farm work to do. So everybody that lived out in the country didn't really have a job, and the reason behind that had to do with things like the cotton gin and other machines that were used on farms to, produce the materials and the crops at a faster rate. Okay, so machines are theoretically replacing these farmers. Okay, replacing people that work these plantations, so replacing slaves and things like that. All right, so there was less work there. At the same time, there was more work in the cities, in the factories. Okay, these factories are manufacturing everything from tables, chairs, to the machines like the cotton gin that are replacing those farmers. So in a weird kind of way, mixed up way, these farmers are losing their jobs to machines that previous farmers, are now making in the towns. So that's why people were moving into the cities. Is there's less work to do in the country on the farm and more work in the cities. That's it. All right. So that's the recap for today. Enjoy the rest of your day.